China is opening up their tourism policy. They are opening up new visas, and they are opening up the country, at least when it comes to the physical, real movement of people. They are opening up their country more towards tourism. But, guys, is that a good sign or is that a bad sign? We will talk about this in today's video. First of all, let me just introduce myself. My name is Joe, and here I talk about a little bit about geopolitics, and I used to vlog a little bit, but none of you really watched it, so I do a little bit more of geopolitics. Anyways, I love geopolitics, so it's not a big deal. And as always, my lovely sidekick, Mikey. Here he is, Mikey. Look, Mikey. Good boy. Anyway, guys, let's talk about China and tourism. Listen, it is cute that China is opening up and that more tourists will be coming in, but is that a good sign? We have to understand, that China has been closed up. They close up their borders, not only physically, but most importantly, when it comes to closing down their borders towards other companies, Western companies. For example, we can see that Mark Zuckerberg, he even learned Mandarin, and he even allegedly shared top secrets with the Chinese government, and most likely the United States government shared with him the technology for facial recognition early on, and in order to harvest the data from Facebook. And he most likely shared this technology, allegedly, with the Chinese government in order to ramp up their own, social security program, which works with the cameras everywhere. When you are jaywalking, for example, you will get -10 social credit score, which allegedly is not true. There are coming up voices from the China that are saying that there is no social security. It is a bit muddy water because the Western legacy media, all of the headlines are talking about social security, and Chinese people on different apps are disputing this. But nevertheless, one thing that is crystal clear is that facial recognition is a real capability that not only the Western governments have, but also the Chinese government have, and they use it frequently. Sorry, I went on a rant a little bit. What I wanted to show you is the example that even though Mark Zuckerberg did all of this, he shared this facial recognition with the Chinese government, they still did not allow him to enter the Chinese country, at least virtually. They didn't allow Facebook to enter the Chinese market. That is because the Chinese government is very protective of their they are very, very, restrictive of who can come in and who can't. And we have to understand that right now they are actually opening up the country physically to people moving there for temporary visas and for tourism. But is that a good sign? That's what I want to talk about today, guys. And listen, I clearly have a different opinion. I think that it's a bad sign. Dude, I really think this is a bad sign. That is because since COVID, the economy pretty much forgot how to grow in the Western culture, and in China in particular, it grew only small percentages, very small percentages like 2% or 3% a year, which is really small percentage for the Chinese government, and honestly they have been subsidizing this growth a lot. They have been paying the companies in order to subsidize the growth. We talk about this in the why the electric cars, Chinese electric cars, are not cheap. We talk about this. The Chinese government have been subsidizing this growth since the COVID pandemic, so it's questionable even if there is a real growth. And now they are opening up the country for tourism because they are afraid that their GDP might go down, and so they are hoping to raise extra money from the tourism. That is why they are opening up the country. They are not opening up the country because they want more Western retards to visit their country. That's not why they are doing that. They are doing it because they want more money, you know. They need more money. They need more money in order to preserve certain amount of growth which they are scared that might not come, and yeah, that's the reason why they are opening up the country. It's generally speaking a bad sign because this means that they are probably assuming that there might be a slowdown, you know, like a recession, you know, and so that's why they are opening up the country in order to raise extra money, in order to basically have softer landing, which most likely won't happen, but you know, they want to soften up, create a little bit of money cushion for you know, because it's a big fall from heaven, you know. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to check out this one, that one, and here, that, everywhere, all of these videos. Make sure to smash that like button, make sure to smash that subscribe button, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, bye bye.